2019 Mercedes-Benz A-Class car review. In 2012, Mercedes-Benz chosen to turn the A-Class at a high-roof hatchback right into a much lower, wider, and longer compact car with decidedly sporting aspirations. At the time, the move seemed slightly counterintuitive. But it offers proved to be the right decision. The current A-Class has changed into a huge global success. It spawned a full family of models like the CLA along with the GLA, and it offers rejuvenated the brand's image considerably among younger clientele. The good points of 2019 Mercedes-Benz A-Class: sporty looks, unsurpassed infotainment system, excellent overall dynamics. The bad points of 2019 Mercedes-Benz A-Class: nondescript engine sound, no manual transmission. Now Mercedes is launching your second generation of the revolutionary A-Class, which turns out to be the fourth generation overall. It is slightly bigger and in some cases sportier compared to outgoing model. And, in my ballet shoes, will probably be offered in the United States like a four-door sedan, in addition on the CLA four-door coupe. We were offered the opportunity to drive the newest A-Class hatch in Europe, and in many cases, though this version won't be purchased in the US but will probably be in Canada, it includes valuable clues about what we should be expecting once the sedan launches here. Outside, the model has lost a bit on the predecessor's cheekiness, and also the new A-Class looks much more serious. The aggressive upward kink for the flanks is fully gone, along with the car now incorporates a distinct wedge shape, using a front end that closely resembles that surrounding the larger CLS. Photos on the U.S. market A-Class sedan have yet to be released, but we can easily safely assume will probably be visually aligned with all the China market A-Class sedan, which had been revealed there in April. That version includes a slightly longer wheelbase than ours will, though. While the A-Class is pleasant to think about outside, it's best of all inside. The sporty, aggressively styled seats generate a great first impression, however it is the dashboard that steals the show. Even low-spec designs have two 7-inch TFT screens, with one out of place of traditional gauges and 1 inch the center with the dash. The cars we drove had the top-of-the-line configuration made up of two 10.3-inch displays, which probably is among the most futuristic-looking instrumentation now available in a compact car. Maybe during any car, as Mercedes-Benz has brazenly chose to walk away from the standard top-down approach and has now fitted its best and the majority recent infotainment system called in-box to use entry-level offering. The A-Class, by doing this, beats this class. One of the most novel elements may be the way the driving force can communicate using the car. Use the voice recognition system that may be activated by saying "Hey, Mercedes" to create almost any car-related request, plus the A-Class possesses an informative answer, or a cheeky one. Try saying, "I adore you," or asking, "What do you consider of BMW?" And you'll find some interesting replies. There is a bit more, for example the backlit dashboard and air vents, which look just as if they were taken straight away from an S-Class coupe. And while other compact cars studiously avoid wood decor so that you cannot be viewed as stodgy, the A-Class could be specified with beautiful, opulent wood trim, at least in Europe, and it doesn't look somewhat old-fashioned. We spent almost all of our quantity of cars powered with the redesigned, turbocharged 2.0-liter inline-4, a U.S. bound engine that's mated into a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic. Rated at 221 horsepower, it moves the A-Class with considerable authority. Mercedes quotes a 0 to 62 mph use of 6.2 seconds, and top speed is often a lofty 155 miles per hour. We wish the engine sounded a little bit sportier, though. but it has to leave space for two Mercedes-AMG models rumored being called A35 and A45, that will make around 300 and 400 horsepower, and you will be positioned well higher than the A250. The chassis does not have any trouble whatsoever in sending the torque on the road. There is often a strut front suspension and also a multi-link rear setup in upper trims. Entry-level models in Europe use a torsion beam rear suspension. Adjustable dampers are optional, out-of-the-box 4MATIC all-wheel drive. The front-drive A250 we drove was tossable along with a hood to pitch into corners. The steering is precise and perfectly weighted. Driven more sensibly, it's a snug and quiet long-distance cruiser. The chassis filters out poor road surfaces, the seats are pleasantly comfortable, plus there is plenty of head and legroom both in the beginning and aft. Our time when driving of the newest A-Class may seem to reinforce Mercedes-Benz's acuity in moving beyond its traditional strength in premium sedans and focusing about the compact segment. We look forward to experiencing our version.